Sideman! Hey guys, this is your very own KcTv correspondent Austin Barker. I just finished wrestling a rabid VCR, and today I'm going to take you behind the scenes of this year's CCHS UIL competition one-act play, The Importance of Being Earnest. And now, I have to breathe. 1800s London, the play opens on Algernon Moncrief and one Jack Worthing, two gentlemen friends not only of complex personalities, but what seems to be of multiple personalities. The two reveal to each other early on that both have been leading secret double lives in order to escape their responsibilities and civil being. But things get complicated when it becomes apparent to Jack that he's going to have to give up his double life in order to marry Algernon's cousin, Gwendolyn. Deceptions, misunderstandings, and affections unfold as our characters struggle to find out who they really are. Now, not many people know this, but acting is actually considered a UIL sport. Every year, the CCHS Theater Department takes a certain one-act play, or OAP, to statewide competitions, much like any other UIL sport travels to stages, like zone, district, area, region, state, and then on to nationals. So how does one go about preparing for such a competitive competing competition contest? Well, it all starts with the director. Alright, so right now I am here with Leslie Ziegler, the director of The Importance of Being Earnest. Now, Ms. Ziegler, how does one go about picking a play, especially one like The Importance of Being Earnest?
Usually I decide first if I want to do a comedy or drama, and then I just go through the list of approved plays, especially for the UIL one-act play competition. We have a list that we have to pick from, and I look at what I already know, and I try to pick a couple that I don't know. You read through them, and then you pick which one fits the group of people that you have and what you feel like spending 3 months with.
Why did you pick The Importance of Being Earnest this year?
The Importance of Being Earnest has always been one of my favorite shows. I've wanted to direct it for a long time, so it just seemed to really fit us and has been a long dream of mine. So.
Now, a lot of different directors have like different styles of directing. I'm pretty sure you're not a dictator. I'm not getting the vibe that you're a dictator, but what is your directing style, may I ask?
You know, I don't know if I can actually classify myself as one type of director. I would say that I really like to have a lot of input from the actors and from everyone involved as much as possible. I'm only one person, one point of view, so the more input that we can all collaborate on, the better, in my opinion. But I guess I am a little bit of a dictator because really, in the end, I have final say what goes in, and
you put the herd down.
That's right, exactly.
I respect you for it, Ms. Ziegler.
Thank you, Austin.
What are practices like for productions such as like a UIL sport? They must be taken maybe a little bit more seriously?
Absolutely. We take them very seriously. Everyone is always on time and ready to work. We get warmed up and prepared, we get our minds focused, and we spend the entire rehearsal really working on every scene that we possibly can to utilize every second that we have, because we have such a short amount of time to prepare.
Are there any last words you'd like to say?
Just send us happy thoughts and wish us well. Come see our show when we do our community performance.
Yeah, the fighting drama dogs. Whatever, Kesha is so better than Lady Gaga. So the director has the final say in every decision involving the play, but the equally important job of bringing the production to life is, of course, up to the actors. Alright, so right now I'm here with Lena Carpenter, who plays Cecily Cardew in The Importance of Being Earnest. So, who is your character?
My character is Cecily Cardew. She's a younger girl. She's a teenager still. She's younger than the other girls in the play, and she's sort of, young and naive, and very much a hopeless romantic, and dreams of falling in love with this man who her guardian has talked about, Ernest, and she's excited to meet him, wants to fall in love with him, and has already pretty much fallen in love with him. So, yeah.
Now, how did you go about creating your character, the physicality and
the voice and stuff like that?
Well, we had to do British accents, so I pretty much just took all of, her personality and her quirks and stuff that I already wanted to do, if I was going to do it with, a normal accent. But I just gave it, the British accent and everything, and it also made her a little bit more brighter and bubblier because, the accent's so crisp and stuff.
So who are your inspirations for this play? Princess Leia?
Yes, actually. No, I'm kidding.
What's going on with your hair right now?
She didn't want there to be all brunettes on the stage, so she's making me a redhead, and I have this lovely long wavy wig that's very red and long and heavy. And we're trying this new thing where we do buns on our heads, and then we put on the wig cap so that we can pin the hairpins to the pins that are already in our buns.
So now I'm here with Muffin, who plays Gwendolyn Fairfax in The Importance of Being Earnest. Now, Cece, who is Gwendolyn Fairfax?
Gwendolyn Fairfax is the daughter of Lady Bracknell, who is the prominent lady figure in the play. She's very rich, and Gwendolyn is in her 20s, and she is in love with Ernest, who's actually John Worthing.
So you're my love interest in this play. Was that awkward? All right, now what do you want the audience to take away from this play?
I really just want them to enjoy themselves. I want them to see the pandemonium of rich life because, the play is a satire, and I want them to be able to laugh at high society because, all of us on stage, we're all laughing at each other, so, the audience should laugh as well, and I want them to understand the importance of being earnest.
Now, did you have any inspirations for your role as Gwendolyn Fairfax?
I think a lot of it was just kind of my inner stuck-up, rich, preppy daughter coming out. Because there's a little bit of that in all of us.
I have one of those too.
Right, we see it very
and
often.
a pretty stuck-up rich girl as well. All right, so now I'm here with Alex Cetinay, who plays Algernon Moncrief, my cohort in crime. We could say. We could say that. I understand auditions were held a little differently this year, partly because you had to recite a monologue in an English British RP accent.
Yes.
How was that with the change?
Well, it was like for a lot of people, not me specifically, but it was a bit different than to what auditions prior to this entailed us. Because auditions prior, like you said, we did a cold reading. When we came in, we had the script prepared for us, so we really didn't have to prepare outside of the audition prior to that. Well, with this one, prior to this, we had to have something in mind, have down and prepared for it. Which it's a little more selective that way, because that way it shows who is actually dedicated enough to work outside of rehearsals, outside of the audition, and who is willing to bring themselves up to try something that we as a troupe, and honestly we as actors have not yet had an experience to try yet. Because before this, we've never done such a thing before, and with British accents, we have not yet tackled accents yet.
But you do. I think we've done very well since that was one of the things that we did was study the accent very thoroughly. And how was that experience? Did you find it hard at all to acquire the accent at all?
Studying the accents, no, because honestly, some people will do it better than you do. Some people are just naturally more eloquent, with receptive. Yes, they take it in better, honestly, and you are honestly able to feed off of them, because the people who get it more than you do, you can honestly stay silent, look at them, and understand what it is that you were doing wrong, how your mouth will move, how the vowels should be formed. It all depends on your personal speech pattern, honestly, because some people,
everyone's different.
Yeah, like some people, their dictions are very precise. Some people they slur. Some people they stumble, and it's like our play. It's very fast. It's very action paced, and the fact that it's a comedy, honestly, everything has to be precise as well as it has to be fast, and it has to be
right on cue. And everything.
It is a strict formula that comedy is, and with adding an accent to it, it makes it harder, but at the same time, it makes it a lot more fun, because it's like we play with accents all the time, we do, but this is honestly the first time where we're doing it professionally.
Yeah, this is our first time actually taking it seriously and
Yes.
not doing the very ridiculous Cockney accent.
Oh.
Governor.
So now I'm here with Molly Dyer, who plays one of the most outrageous roles in the play, Lady Bracknell, or Aunt Augusta. Now, Molly, who is Aunt Augusta / Lady Bracknell?
Lady Bracknell / Aunt Augusta is the, antagonist of the show. She's, this vile woman.
Give us an example of Lady Bracknell.
Good afternoon, dear Algernon. I hope you are behaving very well. That is not quite the same thing. In fact, the two rarely go together.
Alright, so now I'm here with Austin Barker, who plays Jack Worthing in the play. That's right. Why did you consider auditioning for this play? I really love theater. Theater is a great place for people to go who are open, awkward, comedic, dramatic. Well, dramatic in the sense of theater. Don't bring drama. But it's really a great place for people to come out of their shell, or if you're already out of your shell, just be yourself. And, it's just a great place for that, exactly. Well, who is your character? My character in The Importance of Being Earnest is Jack Worthing, one of the main roles. And Jack is a bit of a, what you could say, a hopeless romantic. He's also, he's very goofy. He's very goofy, but he's a funny, loving guy. And all in all he really wants is to just live his life and be with the woman he loves. So what are practices like? Practices for OAP, especially this year, we're a little bit stricter because, for one, it's OAP, it's competition, and we take it very seriously. Now, because it's a comedic play, we also slipped up a little, we always slip up. It's a comedic play, but I think because we were goofy in practices, it actually helped our characters because it is a very comedic and goofy play, and through that we have to practice comedy. And it's a good thing to actually, practice it 24/7 so you can portray it really well on stage. But at the same time, you gotta know when to stop. Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Well, thank you for being interviewed. You're welcome.
My pleasure.
Yes. Alright, so one other thing. Summarize the play in 3 seconds. Go! 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 Fail. 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 Fail.
Ernest is important.
You win. You fail. So it's the actor's job to bring the show to life center stage, but backstage, it's all about the techies. Alright, so now I'm here with Travis Potter, the stage manager of The Importance of Being Earnest. Now, Travis, what does a stage manager do?
As a stage manager, I basically assist and support the director anything that they need or want.
Back in the tech shop is where the magic starts. Creating and producing props and set pieces is not an easy job for the crew, but the fearless technical director, Mr. Wes Taylor, has taught the techies well. The crew work tirelessly and almost never take breaks. Respect for the shop is practiced constantly. And a smile can always be found over the sound of saws buzzing. So in short, The Importance of Being Earnest is a fast-paced romantic comedy that I think all of you guys will really enjoy. The last performance for The Importance of Being Earnest will be tonight at 7 o'clock, but throughout the school day today we'll be performing for the entire school starting at 6th period at 10:30. Then we'll move on at 7th period at 12:15, and then 8th period at 2:30. Each performance is about 45 minutes long, so teachers, please bring your classes. It's awesome. Admission for the final night show will be $2 for students with ID and $3 for adults and students without ID. So please guys, support Thespian Club and the Theater Arts program by going to see The Importance of Being Earnest during school today or tonight at 7 o'clock. It's a hilarious play and I know you guys will definitely enjoy it. Alright guys, well it's about that time. This has been KcTv correspondent Austin Barker. I have to go win a bet involving a pogo stick and peanut butter, and I'm reminding you to stay tuned. Doors not working. We good? I hate you. I knew that was gonna happen too.